Well, here we are for the big one for England fans. It's England-Germany. Welcome to Switched On Gaming. Paul speaking, covering the Euro 2020 competition in PES 2020. Playing every game, and we've reached a real peak. We're going to go through the England team that I've picked. I think this will be the best team to combat the Germans here at Wembley. 5 o'clock kickoff this one tonight. Got rain falling down. I don't know what's forecast for later, but it's been a real mixed bag in England over the last week or so. Great games last night. What a day it was. Croatia played so well, and I really thought they were going to do it, but Spain coming up trumps with that 5-3 win. An amazing game, absolutely brilliant. And then possibly topped by the evening's game. France looked like we're again comfortably going to put plucky Switzerland away. Switzerland played so well, and France took that 3-1 lead, but then Switzerland pegged them back. 3-3 into extra time. France couldn't find a way through. And then must be said, some absolutely brilliant penalties. And it was down to Kylian Mbappe to miss France's last pen. Well, to be fair, it's absolutely brilliantly saved by Jan Sommer. And through go the Swiss. Out go France. An absolutely massive shock in that one. So let's have a look at the teams. Specifically the team that I've selected for England. I'm going for wing backs to push the German wing backs backwards. I think it's maybe the same team I played last time, but Grealish is in. Really liked his industry and running. It's harsh on Saka, who played so well in the last game. He really has been a bright spark, and it was really, really hard not to get him in the side somehow. Also, could be a case for Jadon Sancho, possibly Jude Bellingham to start, given their standing in German football over the last season or two. But we're going with experience for now against what is going to be a very tough German side. And after all the brilliant football we've seen in the last week or so from this tournament, I just really hope England don't stink the place up. So let's get this one underway. Cruz to Gundogan. And Muller, who's starting quite deep. In England, let's knock it around, is Carl Walker, given that right back spot. Could have gone to Kieran Trippier. Calls to get him in to help with the set piece delivery. And then Mings will bring it out from the back. I want my centre halves to bring the ball out. Stones and Mings. Walker. Oh, it looks for Kane, and Kane really could do with a goal. Kai Havertz, who will play all across the pitch. Really good player. And he's running away from the England defence. Has a shot. Clip John Stones. There's actually Maguire clipped on the way through. Thankfully, deflected it into the path of Pickford. I put Phillips in at midfield as well. He's not going to be playing so deep as Declan Rice. And it gives me the option to switch out Phillips for someone slightly more attacking, a Phil Foden, for example, if things aren't going well. Talking of which, it's Havertz and Welling. John Stones. That's nice from Stones. And here is Phillips. We need him doing those lung-busting runs that he did in the first game. And Sterling picked off. Gundogan with a little bit of space in midfield. And that's a good foot in from Declan Rice. Just holding it up as Havertz. Again, he's got Goossens, the impressive wing-back. He'll toss it in, and Mings gets it away, and the early shot comes in. Not sure who that was. Swings wide of Pickford's goal. Walker trying to get Sterling in the game. Oh, that's a late one from Calvin Phillips. And he'll pick up a yellow card. England struggling at the minute just to get anything near the German goal. Oh, Maguire looks like he was caught there. Havertz spreads it wide for Joshua Kimmich. And that's well in from Grealish. And we want to see him run with the ball, but he's stopped in his tracks by the half-time whistle. It's 0-0. It's been tense. It's been combative, as you'd expect. And it's been goalless. I really do fear tonight that the game will stink up the tournament. England seem to have no other way but playing rather than this sort of slow possession-based football. They've got no real dynamism. Oh, Kane, fair play. That was a really good run. And Walcott getting robbed of the ball. Well played by Havertz. It's played in now. The chance to break. Here's Kane. Sterling was making a good run, but finally Kane has got some space. And he's got Walker outside. The ball is okay. And Walker feeds it in. And headed away. It's a good chance. That's fortunate. Well done, Sterling. Oh, they just can't get through the lines. Rice, who's done no harm to his reputation in this tournament. Sterling. And Kane is offside. We are going to see a sub, and it is Sterling. And it is Jadon Sancho coming on, plays his football. Borussia Dortmund, really highly thought of, although he is possibly on the move to Manchester United for a lot of money. And looks like he's gone up and will play off of Kane up the top. So here's Walker trying to get Sancho away as a poor ball from Kyle Walker. And England just cannot keep the ball. It's kind of what Grealish was in there for. Here is Sancho. Walker battling away. And it will go for possibly a goal kick. It's not, it's a corner. So a corner to England. I don't know why Kane is over it. Oh, we'll go with it for now. Kane's ball in. Hacked away. Here's Tyrone Mings. Luke Shaw's delivery. Kane. I think he was offside. Here's Sancho. Drilled in. Sancho. What a save from Neuer. That was the best chance, and it came from Jadon Sancho. What a save. It's a goal all the way. Brilliant play from England. It came from that Kane chance. Again, Neuer did well. Kane looked offside. Ball came out to Walker. He put in a low cross and Sancho sweeping it. Could only find the palms of the veteran keeper. I'm going to make a quick change, and it is going to be Grealish. And as tempting as it is to put Henderson on, I think I'm going to put Mason Mount in there for Grealish. Some fresh legs. This is good. Here's Phillips. He's got Walker outside. Walker's ball in. It's Sancho. Oh, it's wide. Sancho's had 2 good efforts since coming on. Good play here from Phillips. Walker's cross pulled back a little bit too far, but Sancho hovering on the edge of the box. It was a good effort. We don't really want England, Germany to go to penalties, do we? We know what happens in that situation. Good challenge by Luke Shaw. Referee not happy with it. Comes over for a quick word. Didn't see too much wrong with that. A little bit aggressive, but won the ball from Joshua Kimmich. Cruz with the corner. It's a good one. Oh, well done, Rice, and hacked away. It's England's turn to be on the ropes. Well done. And the ball over the top looking for Sancho, but Mats Hummels reads it and tidies up for Germany. Here's Phillips, he does well. Kane. Sancho back for Kane. Is this the chance? We've waited all summer, and it's Harry Kane. Finally off the mark. Well, big golfing fan, Harry Kane. He played that round with Gary Neville just before the Euros with some revealing insights into his future at Tottenham. Great play here from Sancho, who's been an absolute bright spark since coming on, and a great calm finish. And we've needed a goal from our captain all summer, and he finally gets it, and we go into half time, if extra time. A Harry Kane goal to the good. Question is now, can England hold on to this lead? Kimmich robbed by Shaw. Here's Kane. He's got runners. Goes back to Luke Shaw. Oh, and Kimmich catches him up. Some leggy players out here for England. Kane stretching. Maybe we'll get a yellow for that. It does. Very much a technical foul from Harry. Slowing the play down. Oh, you got to win those. You got to win those. Oh, it was a great chance for Sane. Felt him in the box. Is it going to be England's night? Oh, he's got to score that. The former Man City winger. Sane again. Ball in to the box. It's a good one. Muller. Shaw. Again beaten to it by Kimmich. It's been a real good battle down this left-hand side for England. Good play again. It's nervy times for England. To the back stick. Shaw away. And Mount hacks it away. And there's the final whistle. Victory for England over Germany in the Euros. Doesn't happen often. In fact, I'm not sure it's ever happened. Harry Maguire getting down with Jadon Sancho. It's a good game. Very tense as you'd expect. Two good teams. But what a good finish. Jadon Sancho coming up with the goods. Brilliant stuff from England. And they'll progress to the quarterfinals. Wow, if that's the result tonight, it's going to be parties on the streets. The evening game, 8 o'clock. Sweden against Ukraine. Winners of that one will play England. Let's see this final chance here for Sancho. What a save that was from Neuer. Let's get to the evening game. 8 o'clock kickoff. Sweden, Ukraine. Been Hampden Park for this one in Scotland. Sweden, Ukraine. Sweden, who topped Group E, really looked like a decent side. Isak, the striker. Forsberg looks absolutely superb form at the moment in midfield. So they are definitely going to be a team to watch out for. Ukraine, similarly, relying on Yaremchuk and Yarmolenko. Early ball in, and there's an offside against Isak. Really spoke him up in Sweden's last game on the channel when he didn't really deliver. But yeah, a very good player. Yarmolenko, well done by Ekdal. Here's Forsberg. Space over on this right side for Seb Larsson. He needs a bit of help. Fed in again for Isak, who again is offside. It may have been Marcus Berg, his strike partner. Again, here's Isak. He can run. He needs Larsson to help him out. Although he's done well there. Slides it in. And the cutback. Blocked. And a corner to Sweden. Seb Larsson with it. It's an outswinger. It's knocked down. And it's swept home. Sweden have the lead. Kenneth Olsen. It's a well-worked corner. Just nodded back across the goal. And swept home by Olsen. And Sweden have the lead. Of course, we said the winners here will play England. I'm not sure I fancy either on their day. I say especially Sweden, who have looked so good. We'd really need to look after Forsberg. I think would be okay. Larsson used to play his football for many years in England. And Isak is around the outside. A great run. He's got bodies in the box. Oh, it's a simple goal. A great goal. It's that man Forsberg again. 30 minutes coming up on the clock. Great play here from Sweden. Great running from Isak. And look at Forsberg running in unmarked. Just tucks it home. Great goal. Emil Forsberg had a brilliant game for Sweden in the last match, and he's really having a standout tournament. Could be another that's on the move in the summer. Ukraine will need something before half-time, you think, if they're going to get anything out of this one. They'll be looking to Yaremchuk and Yarmolenko especially. Well played. Here's Forsberg. He's got Isak over the top. Oh, it's a misplaced header. Oh, it's wide. And Marcus Berg, the ball over the top. Terrible header from the defender. Berg was onto it. Slips as he shot, and it's just wide. That really would have been curtains, you have to say. How big of a chance is that going to be for Sweden? Good tackle. And Yaremchuk. Good ball. Augustin. It wasn't a good pass. Cleared to touch by Ukraine. Ekdal. Come here for Seb Larsson. Stands it up. Oh, and that is it. I think it's Berg this time. Right on the stroke of injury time. And that is surely that for Sweden. Good play here again from Larsson. Stands it up well, and again Ukraine static in the middle. And half time, it's Sweden 3, Ukraine 0. Second half, Yarmolenko has been withdrawn by the Ukraine. Interesting move. They really do rely on him, but he's been ineffective. And the ball safely back to Robin Olsen. Danielsson. Augustinsson. Look at the space here. Here's Berg. Tees up. Isaacson. Isak. It's turning into a bit of a rout for Sweden. Isak gets his goal. It's a good play here from Berg. He had loads of options. Good feet. Just squares it across. And Isak finds the opposite corner on the hour mark. And now it's probably a case of how many for the Ukraine. They'll be wanting to avoid too much of an embarrassment, but you fear it may already be too late for that. They just cannot cope with the Swedes running at them. Teed up by Isak, and a great finish from Marcus Berg. That was a lovely goal. Ukraine have just absolutely folded. Look at this lovely play around the box. The little layoff and a great finish. And Ukraine have been battered. They'll probably take getting to the knockout groups as a reasonable success. But when you get there, a little bit like Wales really, when you get there, you don't want to get humiliated. There's another run over the top. It's Forsberg. Again, he's gone one-on-one with his defender. Got support outside. Doesn't need him. Isak. Berg. Could have been 6. Oh, now Ukraine switch to a tight marking tactic. Forsberg. Augustinsson. Oh, it should have been another. Didn't hit the keeper. Not sure what happened there. It's Forsberg. Augustinsson gets it in. No, it's just missed. That should have been number 6. Well, it's been pretty shocking for the Ukraine. Great for Sweden. Not ideal for England, for the Swedes to be taking this form into the quarterfinals. Isak will make way, and it's Quaison. And it's Quaison. He's in right away. One long ball over the top. Oh, and he's fluffed his lines. Well, it was well played. It's a simple ball over the top. He had so much time to pick his spot and put it wide, and those sort of things. You know, he's been brought on to replace Isak and be given a chance for a run in the side. Gets put clean through. I mean, probably if anything, you say the chance come too early, and he wasn't properly in the swing of the game. But still, you can't be clean through and miss a chance like that. Thankfully, it won't mean anything to Sweden. That's a silly tackle when you're 5-0 up from Lindelof. Oh, it's Lustig. Risking suspension from the next round. Keeper's come halfway. Lustig again lumps it forward. But there we go. Comprehensive win for Sweden. 5-0. Bit of an embarrassment for the Ukraine at the end. And Sweden will go through to play England in the quarterfinals. We know the quarterfinal lineup. We're now going to have a couple of days break. I think the first quarterfinal is on Friday evening. And Sweden will be there, as will England. 2 good games today. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the games later today. Remember to leave me a comment who you'll be watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. And I will see you again on Friday. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.